Yogesh, the wise charioteer. Through the ages, there have always been rulers who, drunk with power, sought to seize the lands of others. So it was many centuries ago, when King Kamal of Samand longed to possess the wealthy neighboring kingdom of Choudh, ruled by King Prasen, a mild and trusting monarch. King Kamal, however, knew war would be costly, so he decided to rely on cunning and deceit instead. King Kamal sent a challenge to King Prasen, a chariot race for a high stake. By honor, King Prasen had to accept. He summoned all the chariot makers in his kingdom, offering a grand reward for the fastest chariot. Among all the fine chariots, one stood out in both beauty and speed, designed secretly by the apprentice Yogesh. When Yogesh heard his chariot had won, he rushed to the palace to see it. He overheard a courtier boast that with the king's white horses, the chariot would fly faster than the wind. Yogesh stepped forward, declaring that the horses must be properly shoed for the chariot to reach its true speed. The guards, unsure what to do, took him to King Prasen, who allowed Yogesh to shoe the royal horses. The next day, the race was run, and King Prasen's chariot flew across the field, leaving King Kamal far behind. King Kamal burned with fury and vowed revenge. Yogesh was rewarded with gold and fine garments, entering the royal service of King Prasen. King Kamal, brooding over defeat, called upon Mali, a witch famed for her dark arts. She promised him a way to humiliate King Prasen. A few days later, a messenger arrived at Choudh's court with a strange challenge to identify which of 3 identical sticks had been cut from a tree first. King Prasen puzzled over the problem until he sent for Yogesh. Smiling calmly, Yogesh advised, "Throw them in water. The first cut will float longest." At dawn, the messenger received the correct answer, infuriating King Kamal. Kamal turned in rage toward Mali. She realized that someone clever advised the king of Choudh and vowed to destroy this man. Disguising herself as a fortune-teller, she entered King Prasen's court. Feigning shock, Mali cried, "O king, someone close to you plots your death." Terrified, King Prasen believed her words and accused Yogesh. Without trial, Yogesh was ordered to be buried alive that very day. Stonemasons built a tomb within the palace grounds. As they worked, Princess Shoba passed by, curious. When told Yogesh was to be buried alive, she was horrified. That night, the princess bribed the mason to leave a stone slab loose. When all slept, she returned with food and opened the slab. Inside, weak but alive, Yogesh was stunned to see her. The princess promised to uncover the truth and bring him food nightly. Meanwhile, King Kamal celebrated, thinking his rival's advisor gone forever. Weeks later, King Kamal sent 12 young men, all identical, to King Prasen with a challenge: find the crown prince within a day or face war. King Prasen despaired, regretting his treatment of Yogesh. That evening, Princess Shoba pleaded with her father to open Yogesh's tomb. To his shock, Yogesh was alive. Prasen begged his forgiveness and asked for counsel. Yogesh advised, "Host a dinner for the 12 youths but serve food on dirty plates. The real prince will refuse to eat." When they dined, one youth demanded a clean plate, revealing himself. King Prasen captured the prince and sent an ultimatum to Kamal: surrender the witch or lose your son. Fearing for his heir, Kamal surrendered and begged mercy. Moral: wisdom and truth always triumph over deceit. Even when buried in darkness, honesty finds the light.